Welcome back. Youth Development Incorporated has a great opportunity for those ages 16 to 24 to get their high school equivalency or pre-apprenticeship credentials. Now, this will help kickstart their career in the construction trades. I spoke with Robert Chavez. He's the Chief Operating Officer at YDI to find out more. Robert Chavez is joining us this morning. He is the Chief Operations Officer at Youth Development Incorporated, otherwise known as YDI. Robert, great to have you with us.
Hey, good morning. Thank you so much for having us on the show. Thank you.
Definitely. Let's talk a little bit about the Family Service Center and the integrated services at YDI.
Awesome. Yeah, great. YDI is celebrating its 50th anniversary, and throughout the years, what we've learned is when we started serving young people, that are the young people we serve, the youth, didn't come with one problem. They didn't need one service. So we had a lot of partners. We had different, as through the years we've been growing. And what we found is kids needed, sometimes if they dropped out from school, there was a substance abuse, some mental health, or some other home type issue that they needed support with. So through the years, we found that many services are needed. So what YDI has been doing through the past 50 years is assessing needs in communities, assessing families' needs, working with the families and the youth, and understanding, what's the root cause, what kind of support services do they need, and then building those services around them. We like to say it's kind of like a core of an onion with all these layers. So what we've been working on is an integrated service delivery system in which when a youth or a family enter our agency for support and services, we do a comprehensive assessment of their needs. And then we look at, okay, what can we offer in-house? We've been very blessed throughout the years to be able to grow and expand services across the state. And as we find those, we link them with all those support services. And then if YDI doesn't provide the services, we've been partnering with agencies throughout the state for many years. We link them with our partners because it's about really, getting that young person, that family, the support they need to improve their lives. So this year we're kind of excited because, in Albuquerque, which we were founded and as an organization, and a large part of our services are provided here. We're now moving into a centralized location off Carlisle and Candelaria. It's an integrated family service center. So what we're doing is we're consolidating 4 offices. So our our GED program, high school equivalency program, our gang intervention, our violence prevention services, early childhood administration, administrative services, behavioral health. We're putting them in one center. So when a family comes to us, we're able to just respond more quickly. We are able to get a caseworker to meet together with the family at that time by walking down a hallway and doing the interview or talking with them or getting them services. So we're excited. We just started. We've actually literally unpacking the last few weeks of getting folks in there. So later in the year, we plan on having a grand opening as long as COVID allows us to, with our current COVID life. But yeah, that's what we've been doing with our integrated family service centers, bringing all our services that we can here. So when families come to us or we need to provide support, we have everything kind of at our fingertips. Because we found too, sometimes being geographically spread out, as we would say, hey, let's connect you with this family, but there's the transportation barriers. There's that, hey, they have to go find someone. And being in one facility, we'll be able to go through and just, again, walk them and do a warm handshake and do that introduction.
Yeah.
So we're excited.
And right now, let's talk about the early childhood centers. Are they open, and are there openings if they are open?
There are opening, and yes, there are openings.
Okay.
Like we have 30 centers throughout the state. Basically Bernalillo County, Rio Arriba County, and Taos County. We do have openings. We're open. We've been open. We've been practicing COVID safe measures. We have 2 options. We've had a home-based option, so some of our teachers do virtual learning with our kids. We send supplies home, everything needed for the parents that can stay home and do interactive activities with those families, with those children. And then for those essential employees who are working, we've been providing services. We have we limit who can come into our centers. Our staff are testing, COVID testing. Some of them are now, getting the Axel vaccine. We practice all the social distancing we can with that age group. They're 3 and 5-year-olds, and but yes.
And as you mentioned earlier, 50 years that YDI has been around now. We know there's some restrictions still with COVID. Is there anything planned for that big celebration?
Yeah, throughout the year we've chosen themes for the month. The community's been great in supporting our programs from partnerships. So we're giving back to the community. for Heart Month. February is Heart Month coming up. So we're doing a blood drive. Again, we know the shortages of blood. So we're asking our employees and friends to give blood. We're also doing next year, we're doing a food drive. Okay. We have 2 shelters within YDI that serve young people. They're homeless prevention type programs. So we're doing a food drive that, we'll collect food for them, asking the community to give. And if we get an abundance of food, we'll share with other shelters in the community. So each month throughout the year, we're going to have activities. We have a golf classic coming in May that will bring together a lot of partners, networking, and being able to, again, just raise some funds to give back to our programs. But we have the golf classic. So we have a lot of different activities going on this year.
And real quick here, we are running short on time, but Robert, where can we find more information about YDI?
Well, you can find information at our website, ydinm.org. We have a link that says need help. If you're a family member or youth, you click need help. We'll take some basic information and we'll get back to you pretty quickly. Within 24 hours is our requirement if there's any help needed. That's one. We have different numbers for early childhood. It's 505-212-7239. You could always call the main number at YDI at 831-6038. But really, we try to get people to the website because with 50 programs, with 56 programs, with 16 counties, it varies by program. So we ask people to go to our website at ydinm.org. That way, they could get a definition of what they need and start the process with them.
All right. Robert Chavez with YDI, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you.